That picture said it all. Garland. Mobley cracks on the alley. Missed the shot. Allen to Garland. 1 second left from midcourt. Oh! Excuse me, Doc Rivers. Sixers, I should say. We're in here to take on the Celtics a couple of days ago. Is that Garland shot?
Movement by Mobley coming down. Dish the ball out. That's the way to deliver the ball. He didn't win it to no man's land that time.
Mobley, no look from Garland. Fill it up. Garland pokes it away from behind. Love launches one. Garland over the shoulder. Drops to it. And that game against the Hawks. Garland, no look to Markkanen. Oh, brilliant to the glass. Missed it badly. Rebounded by Markkanen. Outscurries Garland. Finds Allen's.
Cavs will have to definitely use defense in this half.
Agora runs the floor and flushes and draws. Inside Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Garland floats. Got it! Oh, my!
Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to create that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling creep.
What's up, YouTube? It's everybody with a big body angry 23 video. And now, first things first, make sure you like, subscribe, roll the 5K. And I was saying today, I am the build dealer on your local corner. And I'll come to you with this Darius Garland build video. Yes, so it was requested later is today. I had a good time making this build. As we know, Darius Garland is one of the up and coming guards in this league. He was just an all-star. Man just came back from injury. He's been balling since that injury, and on top of it, he's been balling in general. You know, whether you look at his rookie season to now, the growth and his progression has definitely been an amazing thing to watch, amazing thing to see. The way he passes, the way he dribbles, like that man is grimy. Like I see him being this generation's Kyrie type of player, but without like the, you know, complications. But yeah, anyways, let me know what y'all think down below. Request any builds y'all want. And without further ado, let's get right into the attributes that I use for this Darius Garland build video. All right, so as you see right here, he's a point guard, number 10. I made him 6'1", 192 pounds with a 6'5" wingspan because these are all his accurate dimensions, and then with a solid body shape. Once again, I try to keep it true to the actual player as always, so I did that for this build as well. Now, for the attributes, you're going to see me start with the defense. So I put his perimeter defense up to 70. Then I'm going to put his vertical up to 80. Yes, Darius Garland has sneaky hops, so I was like, why not? You know, especially with the layups as well. Now for the stamina, I put it up to 95. I put his speed up to an 88 and his acceleration up to an 88. Then we're gonna go over to the playmaking side of things. So as you see right here, I go with the ball handling at 92 just so we can have access to all the dribbling packages, since as we know, Darius Garland is an OP dribbler. Then I put his speed with ball up to an 88, his pass accuracy all the way up to an 86 to get Hall of Fame passing badges. And then I put his three-point shot up to an 85 and his mid-range shot up to a 90 because as we know, Darius Garland is very effective from the mid-range and three-point area, shooting almost 40% from the three last year. For his driving dunk, I put it up to 60, and I put his driving layup up to a 94 to get Hall of Fame acrobat and gold slithery. And you see his close shot is a 70. Then I'm going to pretty much put the rest toward his free throw. And you see, this is the Darius Garland build. You can adjust it however you want. If you don't want that high of a vertical, you can also bring it down. But you know, at the end of the day, the vertical helps with the layups, but it's up to you. So with the takeovers, you have access to finishing, shot creating, sharpshooting, and playmaking takeovers. So you have a wide range to choose from. With this Darius Garland build, I would suggest going team ratings boost and pull up precision as the second takeover. But you could also go with a sharpshooting takeover or ankle breaking shots, because as we know, Darius Garland is a OP dribbler. Now, in the shades of, who do you think you're going to see? Nick Van Exel, Darius Garland, and Trae Young. I think I did what I had to do right there. Let me know what y'all think down below. I think just getting Darius Garland in the shades of says enough. But yeah, this is definitely one of those builds that is very versatile. You can play within the park, in the rec, you know, everywhere that you can think of, you can play with this build. It's definitely an asset. It definitely is also a defensive liability just because it is 6'1", but that's a given. You know, you don't want to be playing with this build like on ones, I would say, because if you're playing against any bigger player, they can pretty much back you down and screw you up. But yeah, this build though, overall, the badge spread was very balanced outside of the defensive badges. You know, I pretty much was circling 20 badges for each category aside from defense. Then on top of that, the gameplay was just nice. Like the passing felt amazing, the ball handling felt amazing. I was just cooking my defenders the whole game. And on top of that, I was making threes, shooting over them, making them look silly. Like, this is definitely one of those builds where if you were an ISO type of player, you could definitely play on this type of build and do some damage. And then on top of that, if you don't want to ISO, you can also just facilitate and make the right passes, make the right plays, you know, be a spot up shooter, get catch and shoot looks. Like, there's a wide range for what you can do with this 6'1" guard just because it has a wide range of abilities. Then on top of that, with a 94 layup, you're able to get into the paint and finish effectively. Normally with shorter guards, it's harder for them to finish in the paint because they are shorter, but the higher your layup is, the easier it is for you to finish in the paint. So that is pretty much the Darius Garland build. As we know, Darius Garland is a very crafty finisher as well. He reminds me a lot of like a Kyrie type of Allen Iverson mix, you know, not in the AI way where AI would just straight shoot, because AI was a straight shooter, but in the way that they dribble, in the way that they pass, they always make the right passes. I think the better comparison would be Chris Paul though, just because Chris Paul is a pass first guard who can also stretch out the floor, shoot, etc., finish over bigger defenders. Also, with that whole Cavs team, they drafted like amazingly. You know, they have such a great core group of guys, and that Colin Sexton trade was probably one of the best trades like for both teams. As we see, Colin Sexton is going off with the Jazz, but then you know, you see the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell is literally in the MVP race. Like, Mans has been going ridiculously with the Cavs, and then that Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell backcourt, oh my gosh, like, it's like a pick your poison type of thing, because you give it to Darius Garland, you're not staying in front of him, and then you give it to Donovan Mitchell. Now you got to deal with a 6'3", 6'2", whatever, bouncy guard who's just athletic, shooting over you, making you look dumb every possession. So the Cavs definitely built up something special, and I really do hope that they go far, because, you know, ever since the LeBron era, they've been struggling, but this is kind of their time to shine. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, roll the 5K, and I'm saying comment any builds y'all want, and I will eventually get to them. But until then, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.